It's October 11th, Cloudland Shelter, Vermont, 18 miles from New Hampshire. Got here yesterday afternoon, drying my stuff out still. On October the 9th, over at South Pomfret, ended up stealth camping. Rained on, cold, man, it sucked. But it looks like finally the weather's going to start breaking here. You know, the winds are from the west. Usually when there's a stiff breeze and the barometer starts going steady, you know, there's usually a change for the better, especially if it's been raining for the last couple of days. The Cloudland Shelter is actually in private land, but the people that own the land are kind enough to keep the shelter open for hikers, and the trail's about half a mile away. So as shelters go, you know, this is a little bit of a hike from the trail. You know, it's a round trip to the shelter and back to the trail. That's 1 mile that does not add up to the valuable gifts and prizes at the end of the hike. We're not sure if we're flipping, but it doesn't matter at this point. We're having a good time. Point being is, it's you know, summer's way over, and it's just you know, it's just a mindset that has to get used to. It's a little cool now. You know, things are wet, things are cool. Leaves are down. You can tell the leaves are down, which basically, you know, trail's hard to follow sometimes. Okay, this is probably one of the saddest privies I've seen. But then again, you know, we are in private land. And guess what? Where's the privy? There's the privy. Yep, it's nothing more than a wooden box. Let's make sure there's no decapitated heads in there. Nothing. So it's safe to use. So I didn't even have to do a recon of it last night, you know. Take one look at it. I mean, you can tell Sasquatch is squatting over it. But it's October the 11th. Looks like the weather's going to be breaking. And, you know, the weather really delayed. We should be in New Hampshire this morning, but we're still 18 miles away. That's because the weather really crapped out on us. But we got plenty of supplies. We could wait this thing out. Hope it dries out a little more. All my gear's still wet. But we'll deal with it. Usually the biggest motivator for me to do some miles is when I run out of food, just like with any hiker. It's all about the food. Again, it's October the 11th, and as soon as things dry out and we warm up a bit, we move on. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.